You expect me to talk?
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
Welcome back to our channel, and this is the final for a James Bond kit, originally Aurora, put out by Portal Lights in the 90s. And I think I paid $3.99 for it, for the kit. Because I still have the sticker on the Odd Job kit, and I bought them both at the same time. I think I got them from Toys R Us. They were $3.99. I'm not going to go through this whole thing because we've already been through most of it. I'm just going to go through what I did to this upper half, which I think the last video I didn't have done yet. But to the upper half on this turtleneck, we used Model Air. This is a light blue, which is actually for Russian aircraft, World War II aircraft. They painted the bottoms of their aircraft this light blue, and I thought it's the perfect color for his sweater. So it's 71317, and then we took that same color, added some white, and did our highlights to the turtleneck. And then we used a little bit of pastel chalks for the shadowing in the creases and folds of the shirt. Same with the cuffs, which I might have went a little too heavy on the cuffs and turtle on the neck here, but I can always go back, I guess, and dry brush some blue back on it and lighten it back up a bit. We used a little bit of dark ink on the pants, on the pockets, to kind of bring the pockets out a little bit. I think that's it for the shirt. His flesh tone, it's real easy. It's 3 shades. We did a base of Barbarian Flesh, 72771, followed up by a light coat of Flesh, 72769, and then a little bit of highlighting with the Pale Flesh, 72703. And then like the mouth folds on his cheeks here, inside the ears, we did a little bit of the Army Painter Flesh wash. Went in with that to kind of bring them out a bit. So that's the face. Then I used some dark ink tone. Again, Army War Painter. And gave him a 5 o'clock shadow. So I figure he's out there sneaking around at night. Why not give him a 5 o'clock shadow? So we got a little bit of a beard going on there on James Bond. The eyes, I used Archer decals. They're 1.2 millimeter. I gave him like gray eyes, or I guess hazel eyes, and put his eyes in. So that's that. I wasn't about to try to paint those in. The hair is charcoal, and then I took some white, mixed in the charcoal to highlight his hair, because his hair was pretty slick back and pretty dark back then, so that's how we did the hair, to get some of the detail brought out in his hair. The gun is wrought iron. A little bit of Vallejo gunmetal mixed in there. And then the silencer I made, it's just rod and tubing, because again he's sneaking around, so I figured he'd have a silencer on his gun. And that's the same 2 colors, just different ratio of mix, because I didn't want the silencer the very same color as the gun. So that's that, and this just comes in and out. I just made the rod extra long, just rod and tubing. I just made the rod extra long to slide down into the gun. That's the one reason why I drilled the barrel out, so I could slide this in here and take the silencer on and off. We got the him positioned. We cut that one tab on the left foot, made it a little smaller, and I was able to turn it just a little bit so his fingers line up at the corner of the wall. So we got that done. The plaque here is just I spray painted it with gold, duplicolor GM gold, and then went over it with charcoal, and then took a micro brush, wiped it off the lettering, and then that's the plaque. I was going to make a whole new plaque, 3D print, a whole new plaque, a little bit more fancier, but I thought, no, that kind of takes away the charm of the kit. I wanted this to be, you know, I didn't want to deviate too far from its originality. I wanted to kind of keep some of that in the kit. So I thought, no, I'm just going to go ahead and use the plain old plaque that came with it, and just leave it at that. So there he is, James Bond. I think it's an awesome kit. I'm really happy with the head. I think it looks a ton better. And yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Alright guys, before I knock my camera over, that's it. And take care. We'll see you in our next video.